Flood watch is out for Wednesday. I'm meteorologist Joe Martucci. Ocean County north and then down the Turnpike corridors in this flood watch from 2 a.m. to 5 p.m. on Wednesday. You're probably wondering, well, why isn't Atlantic, Cape May, and Cumberland in this flood watch? We're going to see rain too. The difference is in those three counties, we have more sandy soil due to the pine barrens, and that means it can help drain out that water a little more effectively. Now, today has been plenty humid in parts of the area, but notice near Philadelphia, dew points down near 64 degrees, which is drier. But that humidity that we see today, that's going to carry over into Wednesday and create some heavy downpours across the area. Let's take a look at our futurecast. For tonight, we see temperatures sliding through the 70s. We'll have a mainly clear sky, but here comes the clouds overnight. And then the rain starts as we go into early Wednesday. Between 3 to 5 o'clock here, it starts to move in. And then this continues through the first part of the morning commute here. And when it rains, it can be heavy. And that's why we have that flood watch in effect for parts of the area. After about 9 o'clock, it's spotty showers and storms into the mid-afternoon. And then I think between 4 to 6 p.m., we're completely dry. So after school activities, I think most of them will be okay. Just know that the ground's going to be soggy during that time as well. And then we're clear as we go into Wednesday night and Thursday. And we're going to see a whole lot of sunshine for Thursday and beyond, even though Hurricane Lee will be a few hundred miles to our east. Here's a look at those rainfall totals. Again, Ocean County's in the flood watch. They're forecasted to see less than Atlantic, Cape May, and Cumberland counties. But because we have that sandier soil here with the pine barrens, it should be able to drain a little more effectively. I still think there'll be some problems, especially at the shore, but I don't think it would be as widespread as what we could see in Ocean County. Remember, they picked up a lot of rain on our weekend here as well. Let's take a look at our forecast conditions here. Temperature sliding through the 70s during the evening, mostly cloudy sky. Rain enters a lot of these forecast icons early on Wednesday morning. Lows will be around 70 degrees. We rise up to around 80 degrees on Wednesday. Notice that sun breaking out from west to east across the area. And then we go into Wednesday evening, falling through the 70s and 60s. And overnight lows as we go into Thursday should be 60 to 65 degrees. A good night to leave the windows open and let that natural air conditioning roll on through. Now, this cold front will pass as we go into Wednesday. That's going to change our weather from humid and stormy to dry and sunny. But here comes Hurricane Lee moving up near, but probably offshore of Cape Cod as we go into our Friday here, and then eventually making landfall either in Maine or in Nova Scotia on Saturday. But because the hurricane has counterclockwise winds, the high pressure brings clockwise winds. That means a lot of northerly winds for us. And that means dry air for our area, actually. So it is going to be pretty nice later this week and into the weekend here. But at the ocean level, that is a much different story. So boating, bathing, surfing, not looking good here. What's going to happen with Lee is as Lee weakens, its actual sphere of influence will increase. This happened in Sandy back in 2012 here. So you see 300 miles wide with those wave heights, more than about 15 feet or so. For us in Atlantic City, wave heights 4, 5, 6 feet and very long wave periods. I mean, anything above 10 is high with our wave periods. The longer the wave periods, the more power to the waves, even though they come less frequently. 15 is extremely strong here. And again, with the wave height of 6 feet, you're talking about poor surf, poor body surfing conditions, poor swimming conditions on the ocean side here. You notice that expansion as we go into Friday. And then this forecast model takes the eye of the storm into Nova Scotia and the Bay of Fundy, which is between Nova Scotia and Maine. I mean, they could see 15, 20-foot waves from this. We'll look at our forecast winds as we go into the later part of the week as well. You're going to see it blip up into the 20s on Friday and then pretty much just going back down to regular levels as we go into Saturday and Sunday here. So you got one day, maybe two of breezy conditions here, but I don't expect any strong winds for us. So here's a look at how to plan some events here because we have deadly rip currents Wednesday to Sunday. Poor ocean boating Thursday to Saturday. Bayside could be okay, and the coastal flooding should stay away. So as you're planning your events this weekend, we got a lot going on at the shore. That's what to expect. We got Rutgers football on Saturday as well. Looking great in Piscataway. Highs in the 70s. We're going to pick that winner of our 2 Rutgers football tickets and parking contest tonight. So you can still enter until 11:59 p.m. on pressofac.com. You can see the link there. Here's a look at our inland 7-day forecast. It's really only 1 day of rain Wednesday, and then we're pretty much dry for the following 6 days. One day would see a brief shower. That would be it. Temperatures staying very comfortable here. Remember those dew points on the lower side as well. So it's going to be very nice weekend here. The exception is going to be if you'll want to do anything in the water. As long as you don't do that, you're going to be A-okay here from Thursday, really all the way to Tuesday here and likely beyond. You can check out our latest Across the Sky podcast, wire.lee.net/weather, or wherever you get your podcasts. We talk all about deep ocean warming after hurricanes pass, like what we'll see with Lee.